little bit about my background. So I'm from the Deep South. My dad's from Mississippi, and he dropped out of school. He was 9 years old, and my mom is from New Orleans originally, and she dropped out of school when she was like 16, pregnant with my older sister. And so my story is, I grew up going from, I moved every year, but it was always like the hood before cable television and before the internet. So I would read a lot, and since I was always living in bad neighborhoods, if you're a new kid, you had to fight, right? And so, I was inside reading, and I literally read the 7 encyclopedias from A to Z by the time I was 10. And I discovered, I was always into weird stuff, ghosts and whatever's weird, what's at the bottom of the ocean. And I discovered Albert Einstein and relativity in these encyclopedias, and that really was reality, but it was crazy weird, right? Time dilation and length contraction, and gravity affecting light and black holes, And so I really got into it and wanted to wrap my mind around it. And so I actually taught myself the physics and the mathematics of relativity, but otherwise being horribly educated, right? If you can imagine. So, but thank God what happened with me is I ended up going into the Navy after high school instead of college. And it was in the Navy that I learned algebra, right? And that was the key to being able to go to college and graduate, even though it was like, hard. It's a whole other story. If you Google my name, you'll find articles about me online about this struggle, But anyway, the point is I know the secret of going from, not being a member of the highly educated and on the inside professional class to getting in there, And so I've helped thousands of people around the world do it. So, I found out about this brother. And the Limitless Academy, what it does is kind of like the same sort of thing that I do. And so if you pop my name in Google, you'll see, I go all around the country, all around Africa, trying to improve lives through science education, right? This is like giant pile of money in the scientific fields that whole communities of people don't even attempt to access. And, I think of a lot of it, there's two things, right? There is the structure that exists that is somewhat hostile to you based on your demographic profile and your family history. But then also there's, ourselves and our own identity. Like me being a young black man, I thought, I have to be the intimidating dude and all this and all that, and I did all that, right? But I grew up to be a world famous astrophysicist, so.